So I was born in Melbourne, but before my sister and I started school, my parents wanted us to have a country upbringing, so they moved us up to Wangaratta. It was a little bit by accident. As a female student in a rural high school, most teachers sort of tended to filter you towards the health or teaching professions. I'm competitive, so my marks were good enough, in fact, for me to get into medicine. So I actually had my interview to do medicine at Monash University and thought that I stuffed my interview up. So I changed all my preferences and put law science down for everything. I was a pretty angry teenager, and I had like this social justice anger about me that I hated seeing things that I didn't think was fair. I think from where I started from, I had this concept that I wanted to help people do things that they couldn't do for themselves, or that I could fight, social justice causes. I was 29 because I bought the firm 1 week before I turned 30. I knew of this firm in Ngambie, I knew of Rod Theobald, I knew he was in his 60s, and so I actually rang him and asked him if he was going to be retiring soon, and he jumped at it. In some respects it's harder being a female, mainly harder getting recognition than anything. For the last 3 years of my degree, I worked as a parole officer. So that gave me a whole lot of case management experience. I did drug and alcohol training, I did domestic violence training, I did sex offender training, I did court reporting. Yes, managing over 3 locations can be tricky. You just get good at juggling, have really good processes in place. Technology really helps because we're all working in one system. We're all on the same phone system. I can see what someone is doing in Romsey from wherever I am. Same in Ngambie, I can see, what's coming in. So it is one of my values to try and be generous with my time. So it's about making myself accessible so that people can know that I'm not scary, but also, like I say, be generous with my time so that I'm happy to answer some basic questions about your situation. But if it gets too complex, then obviously it's going to be something that I have to help you work with. I want to get messages out there consistently. And so Facebook's the easiest way to do that. So social media, most people are on Facebook. We do a weekly blog and then we just repost our blogs on Facebook all the time. So my goal when I bought the practice was to have 5 offices in 5 years in central Victoria, and then sort of make it so it's a business that can run itself. I think where our competitive advantage lies is that we're ahead of the curve in terms of technology in our region more so than anything. So we're bringing high quality legal work to the country where it should be available, and we're also doing it in a way that is fast and can communicate just like any firm in Melbourne. I just wanted to show the world that I could create a legal practice in my community that provides efficient and affordable services.